Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to the Inner Empress YouTube channel. My name is Samantha. Thank you so much for returning. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you're not, welcome to the fam. This is my spiritual little bubble where I post monthly readings, tarot readings, pick a cards, astrology videos, just my little spiritual bubble. So thank you so much for joining me. Today I am coming to you guys with a May 2021 predictions video. So I believe that most card readings or pick a cards or whatever the case is timeless in and of itself. Whenever you do find this video, this is meant to find you at this time, this message. However, I am setting the intention for it being May of 2021. So right now, today is May 10th. So what the energies will look like for the rest of the month, moving into the next month, what energies surround you, and what your current timeline is like. Please remember that this is not set in stone. So if this is something that you don't agree with or you don't resonate with, then either this is not the reading for you. There's plenty of other tarot readers on YouTube that you can find that will connect with you a little bit better. Or this is just a current energy right now. So you can do whatever you want to change it. You do not have to accept it. You can just say that, like, you do not accept this message and change your behavior. Sometimes in the cards I can suggest, or I'll see like things that you can do differently in order for this energy to not be the current energy. But this is not set in stone. This is not permanent. This is, like I keep saying, is just the current energy. I do channel messages. I do get downloads. So take whatever you will, however you will. Whatever resonates, great. If it doesn't, please move on. This is a general reading. I do offer readings for 30 minutes and 45 minutes. You can contact me for pricing, for booking. My Instagram and my email is down below in the description box, as well as my Venmo and Cash App. If you guys would love to tip me, that'd be amazing. Tips are not required, they're not expected, but they are appreciated. So thank you. Anything you do give to me will be put right back into this channel so I can give you guys more videos and more content to view. With all of that being said, we are doing a pick a card style reading today. We have 4 piles. We have tarot. We're using the Light and Shadow, the Tarot of Light and Shadow by John Matthews and Andrea Est. Probably not pronouncing that right, but I will link this down below. It's a very interesting tarot deck because they offer the shadow and the light side of everything. So certain piles might have the Two of Wands, but shadow and light, and that kind of gives me a different outlook on what the energy is trying to tell me. So it's very exciting. And then we are also using the Arcana of Astrology by Goodchild. So we are using this oracle deck. We're going to keep it short and sweet. I have a bottom of the deck energy for the tarot. I have 6 tarot cards per pile, and then I have 1 of the astrology decks. If I feel called to pull any other cards in the middle of the reading, I will, but going to try to keep it short and sweet for right now. So I will hold up the stones and let you guys pick. I recommend listening to each of the options and then taking a deep breath and closing your eyes and really thinking, okay, what messages need to come to me for this month? What do I need to hear? Questions like that. And use your intuition based on the name of the stone, the look of the stone, the vibe that you get. You can even stand up and use your body as a pendulum. My best friend taught me that. So you stand up straight. You say pile 1 and see which way your body leans. If it's forward, it's a yes. If it's back, it's a no. There's so many different ways that you can test your intuition, but I will go through the piles right now. And then please feel free to pause the video and take a moment to see what pile resonates with you, and then click on the timestamps below. Okay, so for pile 1, we have this beautiful raw chunk of clear quartz. For pile 2, we have this beautiful tumbled labradorite stone. For pile 3, we have a raw chunk of chrysocolla. And then for pile 4, we have a raw piece of peacock ore. So again, we have pile 1 with the clear quartz. Pile 2 with the labradorite. Pile 3 with the chrysocolla. And pile 4 with the peacock ore. So take a moment, pause the video, take a few deep breaths, do whatever intuitive picking process that you guys want, and then I will see you in your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you guys chose this raw piece of clear quartz, then this is your reading. Welcome. This is your May 2021 predictions. This is a general reading, so like I said in the intro, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this reading does not resonate with you, then the message was not meant to find you. You can find a bunch of tarot readers online that can possibly give you a message that resonates with you. Don't take this super seriously because it is general. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you guys do want to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box. So feel free to email me, comment, whatever you want. I'm here for you guys. But let's get started. So, bottom of the deck energy, you guys had 5 of Cups in reverse with the shadow. So, for me, this is telling me that this is a shadow side aspect. This is something that you struggle with, is constantly being let down, constantly feeling disappointed. The 5 of Cups in traditional tarot has a woman or a man in the picture crying over spilled cups almost. Like they don't realize there are cups around them. They're very stressed out. They're very upset. So with this being in reverse and in the shadow, this is telling me that this is something that has either not left you yet. Like this is a habit that you have where you're either always disappointed, you always see the negative in things, you choose to not look at the positive or the bright side of stuff, or you're constantly being hurt or abandoned or left behind. Or this is saying that this has been a shadow side situation where you have been working through it and now you no longer feel like this consistently. This is something that you're working on. So this still happens because we are human, but this isn't something that's like a daily thing. Okay, so we will save our astrology card for the end. But right off the bat, we have Judgment upright in the light. I love the art on this deck. It's all like just simple line work with a little bit of color. I love it. So Judgment upright. The 6 of Pentacles in the light upright. Okay, nice job. Or the 6 of Coins. I have to do the math here. 9? Yeah, the 9 of Cups in reverse in the light. The King of Cups, upright in the shadow. Some of you can be having a male that's causing you to feel this 5 of Cups pain, this 5 of Cups disappointment. It could be a father, a brother, a friend, or a lover. You have the 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. The 8, not 10. The 8 of Serpents, or the 8 of Coins in the shadow. And then we finally have the 8 of Wands reversed in the shadow. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups in reverse and that constant feeling of being let down or being hurt or being abandoned or seeing like the glass half empty kind of thing, this could be the 2 things that I said. It could be something that you're currently working through or something that you previously have dealt with consistently and now you've worked through it and it's not as intense as it usually is. But with this Judgment card, this is telling me that there was a decision that is being made or has to be made, okay? With it being in the light, this is telling me that this will get that 5 of Cups energy upright and out of the shadow side. With the 6 of Coins, this is telling me that there is a give and take situation going on where this could be, like I said, a partner or a father or a friend. There is a male energy that's coming through with the King of Cups. And with it being in the shadow, I feel like this person could be a gaslighter. They could be very triggering for you. They can be somebody who is not emotionally stable or emotionally like evolved. And then with it being in the shadow, it's like they kind of project consistently onto the people that are in their lives, which causes that 5 of Cups feeling, etc., etc. With the 6 of Coins, this is telling me that within this relationship, there is some sort of imbalance in what's being given and what's being received. That could be in any way. I'm going to pull, I'll see what the other cards tell me, but I feel like there is some sort of imbalance. And with Judgment, this is telling you that we need to kind of make a decision on what we want to do moving forward, what we want to do handling this person, how we want to handle ourselves. Because remember, you can't control other people. You can think and think and think about how somebody's going to like take something that you're saying, or you can think and think and think about a way to change somebody, but everybody has their own mind, right? Their own actions. You can't control somebody. You can only control yourself. So if this person's energy is resonating with you, you can't fix this person, but you can fix how you react to this person. So if this person is a gaslighter or is very triggering to you, that's them and their shit to deal with. If you learn how to regulate and control your own emotions and realize that this isn't my stuff, this is their stuff, that alone will help you get out of this negative mindset, this hurt, this pain, okay? This will help you regulate your own emotions, which will then turn your whole life around, to be honest with you. Then we have the 8 of Coins. So this is, like I just said, you guys have been thinking, you've been working to try to fix this problem, but Spirit is saying there's something that you have to do. You cannot fix this person. You cannot fix this situation overall. You can fix your mindset and how you take things and how you see things. And then you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this person, when I said they're very triggering or they're a gaslighter, they can be somebody who uses communication as a weapon, meaning they can call you consistently, like harass you, text you, whatever. If you don't answer fast enough, then that's an issue for them as well. If maybe they say that you don't talk to them enough, maybe they say that you don't give them enough attention, that you're too far. There's something with the wands being some sort of communication through the phone, text, voice message, calling, FaceTime, whatever the case is, at a distance. So they think it's not enough, and they think that they can just kind of control when you respond or who you talk to. There's something with like the phone and communication as a control mechanism here. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more cards because that wasn't as detailed as I wanted it to be. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands upright. Okay. Spirit, what else? So with the 4 of Wands, again, I feel like there's this focus on a specific aspect. Like maybe I'm giving you a general and then you're focusing specifically on one part of this overall. The 3 of Cups, upright in the light. So there's a ton of light here. I feel like there is a lot of hope to be removed from the situation or to heal the situation, but Spirit is saying you're looking too much into how to fix them and how to fix things that are out of your control. If you look at everything that's in the light right now, it's all within you. So changing your mindset. That's what I feel like this overall message is about right now. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, in the shadow. So here we go back to the balance. Something is not balanced. There is a decision that is not being made. With the 2, that always tells me there's a decision. And with it being in the shadow and reverse, it's telling me that there's something that you're scared to approach. There's something that you're scared to do because you are either afraid of the outcome or hurting somebody. And that could be why I gave you that message before. You can think and think and think and work and work and work with this 8 of Coins to get the perfect speech, the perfect thing you want to get across. You could take notes. You can think about the scenario in your head consistently. However, you can say it in the most perfect way possible. And that person, if they are a negative, gaslighter, toxic individual, or somebody who's just not mentally or emotionally capable of handling that information at that moment, like it's a heated situation, it's not going to be received well, no matter what you do. So don't stress and think about how you can make this work. Just do it. Whatever the decision is, you just have to move forward with it, because the Spirit is saying you're holding yourself back by trying to people please, because you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting your abundance, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. So there's something that you've been manifesting that you want to come through, or there's something that you really, really desire, and it's not happening because you're blocking yourself with this energy, okay? Then we have the World and the Lovers. Okay. So we have the World upright in the light, and then the Lovers in upright in the shadow. So this is telling me with the World that their change is happening. Things are moving, okay? With the Lovers, this can tell me another decision or repeating the fact of a decision. Or you're dealing with a Gemini. With the Cups, the King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Something could happen this month, this season, Gemini season. It is Gemini season. But this could also this could be a relationship. It could be a friend, but I feel like it could be a romantic relationship. This just flew out. The Six of Swords. Yeah. We're very stressed and we're overthinking a lot about this whole scenario. And I think that's why it came through, because it's heavy on your mind, whether you thought intentionally about it or not. Then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this could be representing you, whether you're a male or a female. Queen of Wands energy represents somebody who's very passionate and driven and knows what they want, and very giving at the same time. Like, I feel like a Queen of Wands, they like hold space for people and they help people and they want to like bring everybody together to be like, okay team, this is what we're doing, okay break, and like help that way. And I feel like that this person or this situation is hindering you from doing that. You're not able to stand in your truth or your power, or be able to collaborate or share your ideas or opinions the way that you typically would if this person wasn't in your life, okay? Yeah, and then my throat now. I feel like they affect your throat chakra. Like, you feel like you can't speak. You feel like you can't do things around them or say things around them. Like, you try to like hide who you are almost. Or like your true potential. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yeah, this decision has to be made. And they're saying that this person, I'm not hearing you have to cut them out. I'm just hearing that there's no way, like, you have to accept who they are and just deal with it, and like understand that you can't base everything off of how they're going to react, because you're doing this whole thinking and working hard situation with this Eight of Pentacles to make this right and make this perfect and make this not so stressful for you. But Spirit keeps telling me it's not on them, it's on you. Like, they are their problem, you are your problem. So they can be a gaslighting, toxic person. However, if you're super positive and you only see the good in things and you know what you need to do, what's best for you, what to say, etc., nobody can rain in your parade. You control your emotions, your outlook, and your perception on everything. Okay? So with the world, I do feel like something is going to happen this month, and it's going to be in favor of you. Like, your wheel is going to be turning in a positive direction. Like I said too, this could be the Eight of Wands in reverse could be telling me that this is a conversation that has not happened yet, but it will happen soon. Or this is the type of person that is very controlling about communication. Friend or relationship, doesn't matter. Okay. Wow. And then you have your astrology card is Mars. Wow, 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 wow. Mars is the planet of aggression. It's the planet of anger. It's the planet of passion and creativity. So that goes back to your Queen of Wands energy. It's about fighting, arguing. This person could have heavy Aries or Scorpio in their chart. And Leo, they're all ruled by Mars. This person can have... like, maybe their sign that's in Mars is Gemini. It could be very, like, Mars has a big thing right now. Like, this person has heavy Mars placement in their chart, like very aggressive. That could just be the person they are. Very, very aggressive, constantly having to pick a fight, constantly feeling like they're on top of here. This Judgment card is making me feel like you are this phoenix that's coming out of the ashes. This argument, this discussion, all right, this discussion is probably going to turn into an argument, is what I'm feeling. From this person's going to choose to leave the situation, and then that is your sign to be like, okay, good, leave my life, like, I don't need this. Wish them well. Or this person's going to wake up and things are going to change, and either way, this is like a rebirth for you and like a new start, a new beginning, a new chapter. Okay. I want to pull one more, actually, from my Sacred Creators Oracle deck. So let's see. All right, pile one. One message. Pile one. So yeah, this is, like I said, short and sweet. I didn't want to go too crazy. I wanted to just kind of see what would come through. But overall, the message I'm getting for this month so far is to stop, like, take a second to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Take a second to stop looking at everything from a negative perspective, because that's what you're manifesting. Okay, this person's negative, and you can say, yeah, well, Sam, this person's ruining my life. This person's very toxic. This person's very negative. This person's very triggering. That's very true, and you're not wrong. But if you're constantly in this energy of the Five of Cups of the shadow, that is, you're in this loop. Okay, so like I said, the biggest message I keep hearing is you are in control of you, and they are in control of them. I feel like this is what I tell my students all the time. Like, just because your friend is doing something doesn't mean you should follow along with it, right? So just because they are one way does not mean that you should stoop on their level. It does not mean that you can't escape it. You control you, you regulate you, you be aware of you, make sure you're in alignment, and everything you're doing and saying with this person and in general is lining up with your beliefs and your truth. With the Page of Wands, the World, and the Lovers, I do feel like there is a new beginning coming. There is going to be a conversation that may or may not turn into an argument, but there's no reason for all this stress, okay? There needs to be a balance in the scale. The scale is tipped one way right now, and I feel like it's in the other person's favor. So please just, I hope you're hearing this message. Like, it's very clear in my head, but I understand that this might sound broad. But I think for the people that this really resonates deeply with, this is the person, like, you're the person that's supposed to watch this pile. Okay, so we have You Are Living Poetry with the number 32, which adds up to a 5. Big changes. And then Fill Your Cup with Sacred Giggles, which is 21, and then that adds up to a 3, which means you're divinely protected. So to me, this is saying, have confidence, you are beauty, you are grace. Give yourself grace. Give yourself some time, to just pull yourself together and, like, be kind to yourself, but also stand firm in what you believe is right for you. And have fun, be positive. There's no reason to be in this negative Five of Cups energy anymore. I'm sorry. Like, maybe you are really hurt right now, and that's great, and I'm sorry. Or that's not great, and I'm sorry. But Spirit is like, you need to start being more positive, and standing in your truth is going to make you feel more positive, okay? With the Mars too, maybe they're saying that this is the type of energy that you need to embody, is speaking with a sharp tongue, not hurtful and not mean, not wishing well or wishing poorly on anybody, but not having a filter, meaning don't regulate what you're saying to this person. Tell them how it is, tell them how you feel, and that's it. If they don't like it, bye. Like, walk away. You're good. You don't need it. There's a lot that needs to be taken care of this month. I don't see much else except for a lot needs to be taken care of. Like I said, this could be, I'm feeling very strong, heavy male energy. If not, this could be just a masculine woman, meaning that they are like alpha. They are very strong in what they say. They know what they want, and they're very masculine energy. They could be in Aries as well. Aries is very masculine energy. But definitely the overall message right now is, do not stress and worry anymore about how to handle the situation. Just handle the situation. Be prepared for a possible discussion that turns into an argument. Take back your truth. Take back your strength in the situation. And from this, by the end of the month or moving into the first week in June, there will be a shift in your current timeline. With this person, with your life in general, with your outlook, something is going to switch for the better. So I hope that resonated, Pile 1. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. How are you guys? If you guys chose this labradorite stone, then this is the reading for you. I've been telling the other groups that we are doing a short and sweet reading. We have one, the Arcana of Astrology Oracle card by Goodchild. And then we have 6 tarot cards from the Tarot of Light and Shadow by John Matthews and Andrea Ast. I will link these both in the comments or the description box below. We are just going to roll with it. If I feel like I need to pull anything else, I will. But right now, we're going to keep it short and sweet. This is for this month, the energy this month moving into next month. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. And let's get started. So we will save the astrology card for the end. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Four of Wands, Shadow, upright. The Three of Swords, Light, upright. The 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, nope, 9. Okay, Roman numerals. The 9 of Wands in reverse and in the shadow. The 10 of Wands in the light in reverse. A lot of wand energy right here, guys. Could be a lot of fire, a lot of passion. 10 of Cups in reverse in the light. And the Magician in reverse in the light. Okay, guys. All right. This pile is very interesting. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this is telling me that you guys have a lot of abundance and a lot of manifestations that are coming your way, especially with the Magicians too. The Magician card for me is all about manifesting. It's about having it all. It's about balancing your life out to receive all of the things that you want to manifest. So with the two of these guys together, but in reverse and in the light, let me just, like that, okay. These two in the reverse and in the light, this is telling me that it's in reverse because it just hasn't happened yet. There's something that's blocking it. That's the energy I'm getting, at least right off the bat, but it's coming soon. It's in reverse because it hasn't happened yet. With all of the wands and the sword, I feel like this is something you have been manifesting for a very long time. You've been really focusing on manifesting it. And then with the Cups energy in reverse, I feel like the 10 of Cups in reverse, this 10 of Cups in traditional tarot, it's usually a family with a rainbow, and like you literally have the dog, the kids, the husband or the wife. All your cups are full, everything's great and wonderful. And this is in reverse because it, again, has not happened yet. I also feel like with the Cups specifically, some of you guys are blocking some sort of family or romantic growth, a marriage, an engagement, a baby. That's very specific. I'm going to see, I'm going to pull more cards to get that, but I feel like for some of you, it's in reverse because of things that are out of your control that are kind of blocking it. Okay, then we have the 4 of Wands in the shadow. So with the shadow, this tells me, like with this deck, I told pile 1, the light and the shadow. So you can have the 4 of Wands in the shadow and the 4 of Wands in the light, and it would have 2 different meanings. In the book, like in the tarot book of this deck, there's specific meanings. I'm going off of intuition, but it's just cool to see the light and the shadow work together. So with the 4 of Wands in the shadow, this is telling me, again, like I said, the 4s represent home, grounding, and family for me. The 4 of anything in the tarot kind of reminds me of being like hyper focused on one specific thing. So like I mentioned, this has, I feel like engagement, baby vibes, wedding vibes, marriage, something like that, dog, like a pet. You have been so hyper focused on one aspect of this like happy future that you're going to have. And I think that, like, it's not bad. I don't want to say it's blocking you, but, like, just to ease up on, like, I feel like this is hitting home for me, too. Ease up on the forcing it, because then you're not manifesting it. Although I do see a lot of wands, and I know this is something you will manifest, you're not manifesting it because you're constantly focusing on the fact that you don't have it. Does that make sense? Then with the 9 of Wands in reverse in the shadow, we are almost at completion here. So you are having this progression of 4, 9, and then 10 of Wands in reverse. So with the 4 being upright, I feel like this is telling me, because this is your current situation right now, you are very hyper-focused on one aspect, the completion can't happen, okay? For some of you, you guys might not feel deserving. You might not be in a grateful place right now, or like a positive place. So with this shadow, this is telling me that you are not putting out positive vibes, as cheesy as it sounds. You don't feel like you deserve whatever it is that you want, okay? With the 10 of Wands in reverse, this is like, again, the happy ending. So you have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, okay? Both in the light, both in reverse, both 10s. So this happy ending, this completion is coming, okay? It is coming. I want more. Okay, let's see. We are going to pull a few more to get a little more clarification. Here, what else do you want to tell pile 2? Oh, jeez. Okay. So we have the 2 of Wands upright in the shadow. And then the 9 of Cups. Yes, the 9 of Cups reversed in the shadow. Please hold. This hasn't happened all piles. So I'm surprised. that it took pile 2 for this to happen. Okay. So bottom of the deck energy, we have the 3 of coins. Okay. So with the 2 of wands and with the 3 of coins, I feel like this is saying you have to release the control, release the need to make it happen. Okay? I feel like that they made me say that slow because it needs to hit home. Like release the control to make it happen. So with the 3 of coins upright, this is telling in the shadow, this is like something that is not a trigger. What's the word? It's like what's the word? Positive traits, not negative traits. A flaw for you that you have a need, which this is why I'm saying this hits home for me too, because I'm very similar. There's a need to want something and like be okay with just letting the universe do its thing. Meanwhile, you're like, well, when is it gonna happen? How come it hasn't happened yet? You're doing X, Y, and Z and it's making it not happen. You're not doing this, so it's not happening. Like you have to like delegate and make other people do stuff in order to get the outcome that you want. So then you're not really letting the universe take over. You are trying to control it. With the 2 of wands, I feel like somebody has to make a decision or decide what they want to do. There's 2 different routes that you can go about a certain situation, and we don't know which route we want to go. The 2 of wands can also mean that if this, because with the coins, the 3 of coins and releasing control, this could have to do, the coins represent family, home, and jobs. So it could have to do with a job offer, maybe you get 2 job offers, or like you're trying to figure out exactly which way to go in terms of your career or finances or something like that. And then once you make that decision, then your 10 of cups and your 10 of wands will become upright. Does that make sense? With the 9 of cups in reverse in the shadow, this is telling me that we are so close, people. We are so close, pile 2. And as you can see, there's more full and not broken cups than there are broken cups. But I feel like in this current moment, with this current timeline, with you being hyper-focused with this 4 of wands, you're unintentionally manifesting it to not be full cups. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just channeling and I'm not really making sense. I apologize. But yeah, so the overall message I'm getting is, yes, this is happening. Like, don't worry, your manifestations are happening. They're coming true, and you'll have this happy ending with the 10 of cups and the 10 of wands that I see. But you have to release the control. And I feel like whoever is listening to this is something that like people in your life say, or you pick piles that constantly tell you release the control. But Spirit is telling you, like, at this point in time, there's nothing that you can do. This is on other people. This is external from you. So don't let other people rule your happiness, okay? Just sit in the fact that this will happen, and there's literally nothing blocking it except for yourself. And I don't even want to say blocking, because I don't really think that that's the case. This is just the best way I can formulate the words. But this is on somebody else to make the decisions and to make the movement forward in order for this manifestation to become a reality. So there's no point in you hyper-focusing and delegating, because it's like an A-B conversation, see your way out of it. That's what I'm feeling like this is. Has nothing to do with you. Okay, the astrology, the 12th house. Okay. 12th house, I'm going to read this from the book, but the 12th house represents psychic. It's ruled by Pisces, so you can be a Pisces. You can have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with the Pisces. Something could have happened in Pisces season that is now coming into fruition this month. This decision could have been like an option in Pisces season. Hang on. Okay, 12th house. Yeah, so the 12th house, it rules the realm of undoing. Ooh, okay, so for me, I take the 12th house as psychic. Like, that is your intuitive, your psychic abilities, etc. But it's funny that it says the realm of undoing, because I feel like they're telling you to undo this thought process. Undo the I'm not good enough to get this. Undo the why is it always me that doesn't get this. Undo the control. Undo in order to receive, okay? So it says, if you're in a period of crisis or self-doubt, know there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Allowing yourself to work through trauma and mental health struggles is the best gift you will ever give yourself. Asking for help is often the hardest step, but you owe it to yourself to try. If someone close to you is going through a hard time and you aren't sure how to help them, just ask. Sometimes a quick "how are you?" or "what can I do to help?" is exactly what they need to hear. Do your best to not be judgmental or suggest ways they can improve their situation unless you know that they want the input. The key words are karma, private, secret, hideaway, crisis, depression, illusion. So, take that as you will. If that resonates, great. I'm taking that as more, this is, like I said, the other person. So if someone you know is going through a hard time, they can't make a decision, they feel lost, they feel overwhelmed, it's not your job to make the decision for them or to suggest something. They need to come to a realization on their own. You can help them by being there, but not by telling them what to do and how to feel. Does that make sense? So with all that tied in, I feel like they're saying with this person, whoever's coming to mind, be there for them how they need you to be there for them, not how you want them to be there. Not how you want you to be there for them. Jeez. So genuinely ask them, like, I understand that you're stressed. I'm stressed too. I understand that you're overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed too. What can I do to help you? What can I do to make this better for you? It could be as simple as them saying, I don't need you giving me your opinion every 5 fucking seconds. And then that's fine. Then you have to honor that. Okay, this is the undoing of the mindset here. I feel like I keep saying, this is out of your control. So there's no reason to put your energy into it and to consistently push and push and push, and that's getting you nowhere. Okay, so this month it's all about taking a step back and being there for other people being there for other people genuinely, instead of having an ulterior motive. And I don't know if you guys realize that, so that might be a hard pill to swallow, but I feel like a lot of you guys that are watching this pile have the most pure intentions and the best intentions, and it makes sense in your head, but not everybody is on your level, or not everybody's thinking the way that you do. So when you offer help, but it's really like, oh, do this, what I want you to do, that's not offering help. That's you putting your 2 cents in where it doesn't belong. With the wands too, there's a lot of wands, so you could be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sag, a fire sign. We are very much like that. We have earth signs too. They are very much like that. And then we have 1 cup, or 2 cups could be water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. You don't have to be any of those. You could be all of those. But these are the types of people that I feel like are like, here, do this my way kind of thing. Like, I feel like air signs don't do that. They're kind of just like, woo, whatever happens, happens. Like, let me know what you want me to do. They're genuinely there for you, where I feel like the rest of us are kind of like, do it, but do it my way. Do it, but do it how I want you to do it. So that is your message, my friends. Actually, I want to pull one of these before we go. So for my pile 2s, Spirit, we're going to pull from the Sacred Creators Oracle. One positive message, one more thing that we need to know before we leave. Thank you. Oh, you got 2 cards. So we have Imbalance and Fierce Serenity. This ties in beautifully. And these colors are everything. So we have Fierce Serenity and Imbalance. So I feel like you need to bring yourself into balance. You need to become the magician. I mean, you have it in reverse, but this also means that things are not in balance. So if you release that control and you let things fall into place the way they're supposed to, this will become upright, which means you're in balance. All of your manifestations will come true. Then you have the imbalance with the 14, which adds up to a 5, which means big happy changes. And then Fierce Serenity. So, here we are with the Lion. So you could be a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. The 8 means infinite abundance, infinite possibilities. Trust the process, trust the abundance, because you're probably saying, well, where is it? I've been trying and I'm pushing because I haven't seen it yet. But the Spirit is saying, have fierce serenity. The way I'm taking that is be calm, cool, collected, take a step back, but be strong when you need to be, when they need you to be, whoever this person is. Okay, so I hope that resonated, pile 2. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, pile 3, how are you? If you guys chose this beautiful chunk of Chrysocolla, then this is your reading for May. So we have 1 Arcana of Astrology Oracle deck. I will link this down in the comments below, or the description below. And then we have the Tarot of Light and Shadow by John Matthews. So we have 6 tarot cards in the bottom of the deck energy, 1 of the astrology cards, and then if I feel the need to, I'll pull as we go. but this has been working. I wanted to keep it short and sweet just to get you guys the energies for the month, what to expect, what to be aware of, etc., etc. So, right off the bat on the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands in reverse, in the light. So what I love about this deck is it gives you a light and a shadow perspective. So you can have the same card, like the Queen of Pentacles in the light and the shadow, and they'll have two different meanings. In the book, it describes the meanings, but I kind of just go by my channeled messages. But with the light being in the bottom of the deck, it's good. It doesn't mean that you're struggling with something or working through something. The Three of Wands is telling me that something, you had to move on from something, or something was left behind. It's been hard to let go of something or move on from something. Okay. Then we have the Five of Coins, or the Five of Serpents. The Knight of Coins. Okay. This could have to do with job, money, family, friends, earthly things. The King of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The 2, 4, 6, 8 of Swords in reverse in the shadow. And the King of Coins upright in the shadow. Very, very interesting, my friends. Okay. We have a lot of earth energy and a lot of air energy here. So you can be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You don't have to be, but you can be. We do have one wand, and the bottom of the deck is a wand. I don't take that as a fire sign, but you can be. Okay. So I need a few more cards because I'm getting a lot of messages here. So for pile 3, Spirit, clarify for me, please. Pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The Knight of Coins in reverse. Here we go. I'll show you that in a minute. The King of Coins in reverse. Interesting. And the Cosmic Mirror. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Much better. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So you have the Knight of Coins, if I pick it up, and then in the light upright, and then the Knight of Coins in the shadow reversed. So it's the same card, two different meanings. You also have that with the King of Coins, so 2 coins again. You have one upright in the shadow and one in the reverse in the light. So with the Cosmic Mirror as well, sorry, I'm like trying to process it. There's a lot for this pile, so I'm like kind of dissociating a little bit. But we have the Cosmic Mirror. So when in this deck, whenever this is near a card, so for example, this was near, oh man, was it light? I think I put it backwards. No, I think it was a light. So the King of Serpents. This amplifies the energy. Sorry, my ring light is putting a glare on the cards. It amplifies the energy of the card that's next to it. So for me, this is telling me that the cards want me to really focus on the King of Coins, or the fact that there is a lot going on in your home life or your family life or with your job. With the Kings, I feel like that just means that you're in control. This is very quiet, my music. That a King of Coins to me is somebody who's very in control of their finances, control of their home, everything's in order. With it being in reverse, I feel like something was thrown off. So with this 3 of Wands in reverse energy, like I said, maybe you had to leave something, move on from something. It's caused a little bit of hiccup or stress or confusion because you weren't expecting that. Or maybe something is changing in regards to your home, family, or career. And it's just like, wait, what? Like you're trying to get your footing again. Sorry. Okay. I feel like, yeah, we are not feeling... Okay, we have Taurus in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Possibly a breakup. Page of Cups. The Empress. Wow, okay. Oh my god, I'm getting so much. Okay, so we have, like, I'm gonna stick with 3 messages. Slow down, people. Slow down. I have, like, the chills right now. This is a lot. Okay. Nothing bad. It's just a lot of messages. Whoever picked this pile is extremely, extremely open. Very intuitive. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Okay. So, I have 3 messages. 1, somebody lost their job or lost a relationship. 2, somebody is pregnant, doesn't know it, and they're going to find out, and it's going to turn their life upside down. 3, you guys were pregnant and either got an abortion or a miscarriage. Is that it? That's it. Okay. The tingles went away, so I think that's it. Jesus. Okay. So with the Page of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse, I take that as this was something that happened recently. The 6 of Cups for me represents like children, soulmate connections. With it being in reverse, I feel like that didn't happen. Then the Page of Cups as well represents a little girl. Okay, it could also represent a new idea, but in this case, I do feel like it could be a child. So you could be pregnant with a little girl, you don't know it yet, or you can be, you could have just lost a little girl. I don't know if you knew like the gender of the baby, but it was a little girl. And I'm sorry if that did happen to you. I really apologize. My condolences, because it's not easy. Then we have the Hierophant and then the Empress as a shadow. So the Hierophant we have in reverse in the light. I take this as Virgo or Taurus energy. Also a lesson that needs to be learned. Then we have the Empress upright in the shadow. Okay, that's hard fertility, hard pregnancy, hard Taurus energy for me personally as a reader. So with that being in the shadow, I feel like that was taken away from you for some reason, or fertility with your job and your career, something changed suddenly and now you don't feel as inspired or enthused or whatever the case is. You could be a teacher, you could be something where you are a leader, you're in front of a bunch of people. I slow down, please. We have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Okay, more chills, more chills. One more, please. Okay. Strength. So you guys could be a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Guys, I'm like, you have been the most powerful group I think I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I keep getting chills from my thighs up into my back. Like, I can't speak. I hear so much and I'm trying to fucking, like, reel it in here. I apologize if you're like, what is this girl doing? She's just staring at the freaking cards. The 6 of Wands, I feel like there's something happy. There's something to celebrate. So maybe this could be more so leaning towards you don't realize you're pregnant yet. With it being in the shadow, it's being hidden. You know, it's not, the light hasn't been shown on that yet. Ace of Swords, this is something you've been thinking about, you've been stressed about. The Moon, something is not being shown yet. And then the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. This is very, very specific. So if this does not resonate, I don't take offense. There could be a teacher who is pregnant, does not know she's pregnant, or his wife is pregnant. However, you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be a Leo, your partner could be a Leo. Could have Scorpio in your chart. 10 of Pentacles is saying the happy ending, okay? So while this can work with job stuff, I really do feel like this is like a family being started. Or I will also, because if this is a general reading, I will put it in work terms. It could be something is going to change at work and you have this new opportunity, this new fertility in work, where you get this position and it ends up being everything you wanted and more, and you didn't realize that. But none of this is known yet, okay? This is still in the works. It's still a secret, quote unquote. Maybe you know you're pregnant, you know a position, but you haven't told people yet, or you really don't even know yourself. If you are trying, I would suggest taking a pregnancy test. Let's see. And then we have Capricorn energy. Okay, so Capricorn is very heavy with work. They are an earth sign. I'm going to read from the book just to see what comes through here. I usually don't read for the signs, but I feel like I need to with this one, so I'm going to go with it. Okay. So Capricorn, it's the goat or the sea goat, December 21st to January 20th. It's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is like the father planet, so that just ties into the whole like parenting thing. And let's see. They rule the 10th house. I also want to go into the 10th house in this book. But it says Capricorn often appears when we are under a lot of pressure to succeed, and this can cast a more serious shadow on our personality. This energy can be effectively channeled into anything we want, so grab a pen and paper and outline the steps to reaching your goal. Be realistic, but remember that believing in yourself is the most important of the process. If you have not been pushing hard, or if you have been pushing hard and not seeing progress, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your process. Maybe you need to change up your routine or assign certain tasks to specific days when you know that they will get your undivided attention. Don't worry, you will get to where you want to be. Let's go to the 10th house now. I'm going to tie this all in. Just give me 2 seconds. 11th, 10th. Okay, so the 10th is the realm of status. You are about to come into the spotlight at work. What did I say before? If you've been behind the scenes on a big project, so this goes back to the moon being in reverse, and what was the other thing that wasn't? The Empress being in the shadow. And also spotlight is tied with Leo. You will get the recognition you deserve. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and the contributions that you've made. The 10th house in a reading can point to a career change. If you're thinking of leaving your current job, make a list of qualities you want your new job to have. What roles do you feel best suited for? Are you an entrepreneur type? Do you feel more comfortable on a team? Obviously, not everyone can afford or wants to leave their job, so use that list to figure out ways that you can improve your current situation. If you feel like you need more responsibility, ask for it. Okay? So this really does tie into all the work stuff, but my channeled message here is a pregnancy as well. So please check if you are trying. Maybe you are. But with the work stuff, this could be something, like I said, you don't know yet. It's not being shown. Either you know something you're not telling people, or it's something you haven't even realized yet. So going back to my bottom of the deck energy with the 3 of Wands in reverse, there is something either you know of or you don't know yet that you'll be moving on from. That could be your work. You could be going after what you really want to do and leaving behind what you're happy at, but it's not like your dream. Does that make sense? Okay. For you guys, I feel like I need to pull an Angel Oracle card. So bear with me here, and I apologize for that hot mess of a reading, but guys, I was channeling a lot here, and it was hard to my dog is scratching. I apologize. It was hard to regulate because it's never happened before. I literally was getting multiple messages, and reading the Capricorn card, I'm happy I did because it does solidify the job and the work stuff. But this is what I mean. I was hearing stuff about work. I was hearing stuff about babies. I was hearing stuff about miscarriages, and I'm like, oh. Okay, if you believe. Give me one more, Spirit. Thank you. Listen to your intuition. Okay. So this can go for both pregnancy and the job. If you believe you're pregnant and you intuitively feel like you are, you probably are, so check. And then for your job, if you are thinking about leaving your current position, or you are trying to figure out what it is best for you, like what career is going to suit you best, listen to your intuition. And if you really believe it, it won't steer you in the wrong direction. Whew. Okay, pile 3. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this resonated at all, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Alrighty, my pile 4 friends. If you guys picked this beautiful piece of peacock ore, then this is your reading. So we have 6 tarot cards in the bottom of the deck energy, and then 1 oracle card. It's an astrology card. I will have all my cards linked down below. I mentioned in the other readings that I'm using a tarot of light and shadow, so you can get the same card, like the Empress, for example, in the shadow and the light in one reading, and it gives me a different understanding. The book has specific meanings for all of that, but I'm kind of going off my channeled messages. Pile 3 threw me for a loop. I was extremely, I was getting a lot. I was channeling a lot. I had chills. It was a lot. So bear with me here while I just woosah a minute. But I am keeping this reading short and sweet for you guys. This is for your May energies. If you do not resonate with what is in this reading, then this might not be for you. This also isn't set in stone, so you don't have to accept it. But if you do like what the messages are, then do tell the universe that you accept it and you are willing to receive. I'm going to be pulling other cards, oracle cards, etc., as I feel the need to. But if not, then I will just stick with the tarot and the oracle. So right off the bat, we have the cosmic mirror as the bottom of the deck energy. This is extremely powerful. So this is the shadow side. So in this deck, the cosmic mirror represents, like it says, whenever this card is pulled out, the card next to it is what you need to focus on. That's what the spirit is telling me to really focus on. With this being the bottom of your deck energy, I feel like overall everything I say is going to either resonate very hard for you guys, or it's something that you really need to focus on and pay attention to. With it being your shadow side, I think the messages in this reading, this is my guessing, is not something you're going to want to hear. I feel like it's something that might be triggering, or it's something you've been avoiding and now you're being forced to look at it. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the Two of Swords upright. In the shadow though. So Ace of Cups in reverse in the light is telling me that you feel something is not being fulfilled. It could be a relationship, it could be yourself in general. With the Two of Swords being upright in the shadow, this is telling me that there's a decision that needs to be made that you're not making, or you're not seeing both sides of a situation. The Four of Coins, you're being hyper focused on one aspect. Then we have the Devil in the shadow reversed. So this could be something is toxic and you know that and you're choosing not to look at it. It goes back to the two sides. The Queen of Coins. So you could be a mother or have motherly energy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be very nurturing and very understanding, and that's why you haven't seen both sides. The Ace of Swords. So you have the power and the knowledge to manifest the reality that you want, and you know better, you understand, and you have that higher knowledge, but you're choosing to avoid it. And then we have the Four of Coins, right? Yep, the Four of Coins in reverse. So this is what I meant. So as you can see, they're both in a line technically, but the light is up and down, and the shadow is kind of on a diagonal. So I feel like while the Four of Coins in light, this is shadow. The Four of Coins in light, I feel like this means that you're aligned and you're in an alignment, where the Four of Coins in the shadow side is like you're kind of off balance. You're teetering. Something is not right. Okay. I'm going to pull two more actually for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. The Page of Swords in reverse. Alright, they want me to take those two. I'll take those two. Wow. No way. Okay, no. That was the other pile. Crazy. Okay. So you have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this could be a new idea. This could be a new beginning. Or maybe this is saying that your mindset, you're not developing it. You're not maturing it. You're just kind of staying where you are. Then you have the Queen of Coins in the shadow. So now you have the Queen of Coins and the Queen of in shadow and the light. So a lot of polarities here, guys, a lot. So I feel like there's two sides of you or two sides of a situation, and you're just not looking at it. With the Knight of Swords, okay, Knight of Swords upright. Movement forward. I'm getting a few things, actually. I'm getting a lot about mental health. Okay, with the Devil, I feel like this is like a mental health, and with the polarities, I think this is your mental health is being attacked right now. It's being drained. Maybe you're extremely stressed, extremely depressed, extremely overwhelmed, and your mental health is not there. You're not stable right now, and it's kind of preventing you from moving forward and manifesting and just being happy in day-to-day life with this Ace of Cups in reverse. And I think with the cosmic mirror, it's telling me you guys really need to take your mental health seriously, because if that's not okay, if your mental health and your spirituality is not intact, your life is not going to be intact. And that might sound dramatic, but it's true. I know for me, if I have really bad anxiety and I don't take care of it, if my spiritual practices are not in order, my life goes to shit. Everything is wrong. Everything's stressful. I can't handle anything. And it's just a constant, like a toxic cycle with the devil again of stress and scared and not knowing. Okay, let's see what your oracle or your astrology is. The 10th house. So we actually just saw this with the last pile. So the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Capricorn is also ruled by Saturn, which is also ruled by the devil. So we have the 10th house is realm of status. So it says, you are about to come into the spotlight. No, hold on. Okay. So for the 10th house, it's saying in astrology, as one of the work houses, the 10th house represents our career and our social status. It plays a big part in our reputation and how we behave in the spotlight. 10th house interactions can be seen between children on the playground as much as they can be seen around a water cooler. Your dream job, your ability to complete large goals, and your unique qualities that advance your career belong to this house. Having an empty 10th house does not mean you won't ever have a career, just as having a full 10th house doesn't ensure that you will have the best one. The sign on the cusp of your 10th house is called the midheaven, and it determines where you shine and the types of careers that attract you. The midheaven takes time to develop. Very rarely do you enter your profession without gathering life skills, okay? So I think this is just saying, like, it's kind of tying this up nicely, where your mental health is not, it might not be there, or if it is there, you just feel kind of lost, and you feel like you don't know if what you're doing is right, you don't know where to go, and that's why there's a polarity here in that decision. Like, there's two different things that you can do. However, you're choosing to lean more into the shadow side instead of leaning more into the light. You're leaning more into the stress instead of leaning more into, like, the let's figure this out, let's be conducive. And with the cosmic mirror, again, being at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like this is just telling me you guys really have to look at this, really reevaluate. Am I taking care of myself? Am I eating the right way? Am I in the right job? Am I doing what I love? Am I giving myself the time and the space that I need? Am I loving myself and my family and my friends the way I'm supposed to? Okay, King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, emotionally, guys, I think either you're not being fulfilled enough or you're not fulfilling others enough. And you're kind of, I just feel like you guys are in this toxic cycle of some sort with yourself, like a thought process. Yeah, we have Page of Cups. I feel like I just pulled this. No, I didn't. It was bottom of the deck. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in the shadow. So you guys are feeling, and 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for a lot of you picking this, you guys have so many creative ideas and so many things that you want to bring to reality, and you have so many amazing concepts and like all these great things. I don't know what's happening in my music. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, there's so many great things, and you have so many like new beginnings that you want to start, but you know that that's what's going to make you happy, right? You know that that's what's going to give you that happy full 10th house, like your career, your job, etc. But you're choosing to not go forward with those dreams, and you're choosing to stay where you're comfortable, and you're choosing to not be moving forward, to be stagnant, and that is what's having this 10 of Cups in reverse, because if it was upright, you would have everything that you want. You would have the job, the family, everything, and it's in reverse because you were holding yourself back. The Devil card is telling me that this is a situation where your whole life you don't feel good enough, or you've been told you're not good enough. So you have this mindset and you keep telling yourself, I don't deserve this, I'm not good enough, I'm just going to stay here where I'm comfortable. However, you keep working towards what you want, which is great. You have this Ace of Swords energy, so it's telling me that you know what you want and you know how to get there, but you choose to stay stagnant and you choose to stay in the same spot. And with the cosmic mirror, they keep pointing to it and they're like, listen, Linda, okay? Focus on this message, because now I'm calling you out on something that you know. You have way more potential and way more ideas that you're not utilizing. You're choosing to stay comfortable. And the polarities here with the shadow sides, with the pentacles or the coins, is telling me that there's one side of you that wants to live this dream life and be happy and really let your talents show. And the other side of you is just comfortable and okay with being comfortable the rest of your life. Being comfortable doesn't mean that you're not successful, but it's saying if you're at a job that you don't like that much, like it makes you happy, but like this isn't something you want to do forever, or if you're with somebody or in a house that you know you don't want to be with forever, and you know that, why aren't you taking the steps to leave that, to better your life, to give yourself this Ace of Cups energy, meaning you're completely fulfilled all around and living your best freaking life? Why aren't you doing that? Instead, you're making the choice with this Two of Swords in the shadow to remain comfortable, remain stagnant, and remain in a place that you're like, I'm good. Like, are you though? Are you really good? I don't think so. Let me pull an angel oracle card for you guys. I feel like I need to pull an angel one for you. So Spirit, what else do you... Whoa, thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You're ready. Leave that job, leave that person, leave that home, leave that state. You are ready. Move on, explore, do what makes your heart happy. Ask for help from others. If you are not sure where to begin, ask. If you need help moving, ask. Look for a sign. You guys have been looking for a sign. This is your sign. I'm going to end that there because that was perfect. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. You are ready. Please take a photo of this and put it as your wallpaper. You are ready. Also, this is also humbling to ask for help. Ask for help from others. And I feel like you guys are a sign that is very prideful and very, like, I want to do it on my own. But no, ask for help. Ask for help on what to do next. Ask for help on how to start your own business. Ask for help on how you can get the van to go across country to where you want to go. Ask for help for a friend on what to say to break up with this person. Okay? Ask for help. Do it. You are ready. This is your sign. I'm leaving it at that. Lean into the light. Lean into the fear. The fear doesn't mean the shadow. The fear means that you're doing something right. Go for it, pile 4. I love this. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful May. I think this message is just saying that for this month, this is what you're going to be doing, is like this internal battle. But by the end of the month into June, you are going to make a decision. You're going to know what you need to do, and I'm so excited for you. Okay. I hope you guys have a beautiful May. If this resonated, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.